of working here that you get to work with and for our students. As a counselor, a teacher, and a coach, I've had the honor to know some great individuals who I consider family members now. One of them is the next inductee, who graduated in 1994. Before I speak about her, as a dominant athlete of the 1990s, I need to tell you a little bit about some other things, because it's important that we understand tonight we honor winners. These are winners. Author and motivational speaker Dennis Waitley once said, "Winners believe in their work in advance of their performances. Winners prepare to win. Think like winners, look like winners. They believe they are winners right down to the smallest detail." The person I present to you tonight did not possess great potential, but she had an insatiable desire to succeed and a stubbornness to accept nothing but her best effort in everything she did. This is why she's a very successful professional now, and along with her husband juggles professional responsibilities, along with her #1 priority, being a mom of 2 daughters. Nothing has changed for Dana. She's always setting high but attainable goals and working toward the goals with intense dedication and discipline, or persevering through more adversity than most of us can imagine. Like Winston Churchill said, she never settled for good enough, but was easily satisfied with her best. Dana's tenacity, insatiable desire to succeed, and her unparalleled work ethic was not only exhibited on the athletic fields, but most importantly in the classroom and her moral life, where she was an honor student in the top 5% of her class, National Honor Society officer, student government leader, and a participant in a multitude of extracurricular activities. She made the right choices right along every day. It wasn't just in sports, it was everything she did. She made the right choices. Dana made the uncommon commitment that allows common people to produce extraordinary results. To mention all of her accomplishments would be superfluous, but I would be remiss not to highlight some of them. Dana was one of the key performers on our undefeated track team, along with another Hall of Famer, Cindy Kaminsky. They were the heart and soul of the first undefeated track championship in Lyndhurst High School history. She was also the captain of the team the next year, but that year she also captained the first undefeated soccer team under Mr. Luca's coaching, who is also going to be inducted as a Hall of Fame member tonight. So she was quite an accomplishment for a young lady. She captained 3 varsity sports as one of the very few Lyndhurst athletes to gain 10 or more letters, varsity letters. She was awarded the Bergen County Women's Coaches Association's annual academic athletic scholarship. That's awarded to only 1 athlete in the entire county, all groups, all schools. She was the recipient of New Jersey Interscholastic Association's Scholar Athlete Award 2 years in a row. I've had the pleasure to witness the maturing process of this young woman, who has always had the most positive, upbeat, proactive personality you could imagine. She just is like a sponge to learn. Her enthusiasm was always there. You never had to tell her twice to do something. She was ready to go instantly. It's no coincidence that she's a great mom and successful in her professional life. Dana has held several track and field records at Lyndhurst High School, still holds the 100-meter high hurdle record, and she was the holder of the triple jump record. She broke Linda Mulaney, a Hall of Famer's record. The record's since been broken, but Dana held it for several years. In 1991, she was the Herald News All-Group, All-Area Second Team as a sophomore. In 92, First Team All-Area, 100-meter hurdles. Again in 1992, All-League Soccer, First Team. She was All-County, All Groups in Soccer, Second Team. In 1992, again, Group 2, All-State Soccer, Star Ledger, Group 2. All-League in Soccer, All-League in several events in track. In First Team, All-League Soccer, Third Team, All Groups, All-County. 93, All-League in 3 events again, by leading our team to an undefeated season, scoring over 150 points in track. In 1993, she was also the Bergen County Group 1 and 2 Shuttle Hurdle Relay Champion and the Long Jump Relay Champion. In 1994, she was the league champion in First Team All-League, again in the hurdles. In soccer, as a junior, she led her team with the most goals and the most assists. As a senior, she was the leading scorer for that team. In basketball, she was the leading scorer. Dana went on to Montclair State University, where she earned 4 varsity letters in soccer, and in 1996 was named the league's Defensive Player of the Year. She also earned 4 letters in varsity outdoor track, 2 in indoor track, and 2 in swimming. I don't know where that came in, but she earned 2 letters in swimming in college. Dana's resume of accomplishments is extensive, and all her list of gold medal performances at major track meets at the county and state level would be too extensive to list. Vince Lombardi said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." Dana Rumpleton is a deserving candidate for a Hall of Fame. She used what she had, despite adversity, to succeed at the very high level. She put her team first, always, and is truly a winner, a role model for somebody to look up to. She's a consummate leader. I am privileged and proud to present the name of Dana Rumpleton for induction into the Lyndhurst High School Athletic Hall of Fame.
Good evening. Thank you to the Lyndhurst Hall of Fame Committee for presenting me with this award. I'm truly honored to be inducted with such a unique group of coaches and athletes. Sports has always been a huge part of my life. My father and grandmother encouraged me to excel in both academics and athletics. Their unconditional love and support is something I will always be thankful for. I remember my grandmother following Fury, the bus driver, to every track meet, soccer game, and basketball game, rain or shine, no matter how far the distance. Her presence made me strive to give 110% and just play from the heart. She was the powerful force that always makes me want to be a better person. The key to excelling to any sport is the coaching. But the coaching staff at Lyndhurst High School weren't just coaches. They were role models, an extended family that you looked up to. You could go to them with any problem because they always made time. It's a special honor to be inducted the same year as Coach DeLuca. She was an amazing coach who led us to the Bergen County Championships for soccer in 1992 and 1993. She taught me that you don't have to be the best player on the team, the most skilled, the fastest, or the tallest. It was about hard work, dedication, and most importantly, teamwork. My freshman year, I made the varsity basketball team, and although I didn't play much, I got to learn a lot from some very skilled players. The following year, we were a young varsity team with little experience, made up of sophomores and one junior. Needless to say, we didn't win a single game that year. But Coach DeLuca was never angry or disappointed with us. She would always say, "You can't win them all." We did eventually get our first win, and it was something we'll never forget. Her leadership inspired me to continue playing sports in college and even today. Thank you, Coach. And Mr. Picciano, I will always be thankful for everything you've done for me, from the bottom of my heart. You've always believed in me and guided me when I was the underdog. You taught me to stay focused and helped me become a better athlete. Your encouragement and inspiration on and off the field will always be remembered. You taught me to lead by example and never give up. I never really thought of you as just a coach, but also a friend. There are also some very top-notch coaches that I'd like to thank for their countless hours of advice, helping me with techniques, and motivating me throughout the years. Mr. Shoebridge, Mr. Weaver, Mr. Vuno, Mr. Lalore, and our athletic trainer, Ms. Vasto, who was always there for us. Being part of the team gives you the opportunity to build long-lasting friendships. I have been fortunate enough to find such friendships. Beth Tibbetts and Cindy Kaminsky have been my teammates in both high school and college and will be throughout my life. I thank them for their friendship and support. I am also thankful for my husband Patrick, 2 daughters, and friends and family tonight for supporting me. It's too soon to tell whether my daughters will enjoy sports as much as I do, but I will encourage them to pursue their passions. Encouragement, a lesson I learned from the Lyndhurst High School coaches. Thank you so much for this honor.